All right, let's jump right into this explainer. We all have this sitting in a drawer somewhere, right? But we literally never examine it closely. Today we're going to take a metaphorical magnifying glass to a truly ubiquitous object, packaging tape.
Seriously, have you ever stopped to really look at a simple roll of tape? I mean, we grab it to move boxes or ship gifts. We usually just tear off a piece and toss the roll aside. But today, we're decoding the visual anatomy of this everyday tool. We want to see exactly what its design can teach us about what materials are used to make it and exactly how it's put together.
Okay, Section 1. The Everyday Essential. A closer look.
Check out this arrangement here. We've got 6 rolls of standard brown packaging tape. 5 of them are neatly stacked in the back, kind of creating this solid wall of brown film. But notice that one roll angled perfectly in the front? It's positioned just right to reveal its inner workings, basically inviting us to take a peek inside.
Just from this single angle, 3 primary visual components immediately pop out at us. First up, you've got the glossy brown outer adhesive layer, the functional part we actually use. Second, there's that stark white, rigid structural inner ring. And third, if you look super closely inside that ring, there's repeating printed text. 3 simple elements working in absolute perfect harmony.
Moving right along to Section 2, the outer glossy layer, our functional exterior.
So what is exactly being used here? Well, the exterior consists of a smooth, glossy, brown continuous film that's wrapped incredibly tightly upon itself. Visually, that uniform brown color immediately communicates what it's for. When we see this specific shade of brown, we instantly think of cardboard boxes, securing packages, and sealing things up tight, right? It's practically a universal visual shorthand for shipping and storage.
Notice that bright white highlight hitting the curve on the top roll there? That reflection is a dead giveaway for a slick, non-porous finish on the outer layer. And it's absolutely crucial. It's this exact smoothness that lets the tape unspool effortlessly without tearing itself apart, all while protecting the sticky adhesive layered underneath.
Let's hit Section 3, the structural inner core, the foundational base of how this is built.
Just to make sure we're on the same page, let's define our terms. The core is that central, usually cylindrical piece around which a flexible material is wound. It's what gives the roll its actual shape, allowing the tape to be spun off continuously. Without it, the whole thing would collapse into a useless, sticky mess. Honestly, it's the unsung hero of the tape roll.
And the way this is designed relies on a really stark contrast. Think about it. The outer tape layer is glossy, brown, completely blank, and purely functional. But that inner core layer, it's matte, stark white, heavily branded, and purely structural. It's a literal, perfect pairing of opposites.
Looking back at that tilted roll in the foreground, you can clearly see that thick, stark, white inner ring providing immense structural support. I mean, it has to be incredibly robust. It's fighting the inward pressure of literally hundreds of feet of tape wrapped super tightly around it.
All right, Section 4, analyzing the branding or the hidden details.
Now, as you can see, that white core isn't actually blank. It's printed with repeating text identifying the exact product, Novotape Packaging Tape, right next to their website, www.novotape.com. The manufacturer cleverly uses this hidden real estate to ensure their brand stays in your hands until the very last inch is used up. Smart, right? Breaking down those branding details, we see it's executed in this really distinct teal ink, which is a sharp contrast to the white core and the brown tape. It includes a registered trademark symbol, establishing legal ownership, and it essentially acts as a miniature billboard with a full URL. And because the pattern repeats continuously, no matter how the roll is tossed onto a desk, the brand is always visible. Talk about attention to detail.
Finally, Section 5, Anatomy of a Tape Roll, a quick summary.
So, how does it all come together? The visual anatomy we've explored today essentially operates in 2 vital steps. Step 1, that rigid, heavily branded Novotape core provides the foundational cylindrical shape. Step 2, the glossy brown film is wound tightly around that core for functional dispensing. They are entirely dependent on one another to function as the tool we know and use.
This single stack totally encapsulates our whole analysis. It's a simple tool made of contrasting, purpose-driven layers. You've got this elegant fusion of structural rigidity on the inside and flexible utility on the outside. Honestly, it is minimalist engineering just hiding in plain sight.
So I'm going to leave you with this final provocative thought. What other hidden designs are sitting in your home right now just waiting to be noticed? Take a moment to look closely at the mundane objects around you.
You might find fascinating purpose-driven engineering, exactly like this, just waiting to be discovered. Keep your eyes open and never stop questioning the ordinary.